Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttle series. Like always, if you do want to join us here on the server, head over to the Discord. The link will be in the description, and just put in your name in the whitelist, and you should be good to go. So yeah, in between episodes, we did a lot of exploring and stuff. I actually found myself a rare plushie, the Kirby plushie, actually. This guy right over here, but this one right here. This guy's rare because, well, it's rare, but the reason why it's special is because there's a quest where it gives you some items just for finding it. So if you do find one, make sure you pick it up at least. You don't have to like keep it or anything or hand it in. You just have at least have it in your inventory, and it should trigger that. And yeah, you also get a legendary loot bag out of that. And in terms of quests, I've also completed a few things here. Specifically, I've opened up the White Magic Tier 1. That will allow us to work on some Botania. I was also going to open the Blacksmith Workshop. However, we don't have enough tin plates, and I don't really need it at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do instead is actually going to make myself a compactor, maybe at the end of this episode and between episodes, and that will allow for us to make the plates with only using one ingot. Right now, you have to use the hammer. This guy over here, but it uses two ingots. So yeah, we'll save a little bit on resources there. So that's why I've been kind of holding off on any plates that I need to make that aren't necessary, at least for now. Um, but yeah, another thing I did was in the quest book, I did go through some of the ores, alloys, and smeltery quests here just to see what I can unlock. And yeah, it looks like I got to what I'm assuming this is going to be the blast furnace that we already did last episode. However, we need a little bit more blaze rods. Yeah, we are. I think we only have two. I had more, but I used them. Um, but yeah, that's going to be another thing. I have to go to the nether and get that. And also, we have a few loot bags here, so let's open them up and then we'll get started on some Botania. So yeah, let's see. So a little bit of wood there, nothing special. Uncommon, we get a Fortune 3 book. That's actually pretty good. I want to open this guy last. It's still rare. We get two platinum plates. Okay, I will take that. And legendary. Hopefully we get something really good here, but we'll see. Ooh, okay, bio shielding. Honestly, not bad. It's good for fighting, but I was hoping for something actually useful to like progress, but it's all right. It's all right. Did I put it? I think I put away some stuff that I needed. Yep, I definitely did. Let's grab you and you. All right, so the first thing we want to do to get into Botania is to make the book for it, the Lexical Botania. So that is just any sapling with the book, and you get the Lexical Botania, and there we go. And that should be a quest as well. Let's just open that up, make sure we collect any rewards. So we want to get. I think I'm gonna go with copper. So looking at the quest book, I think we might need to hold off on the actual quest right now. It wants to have four white flowers and four light blue flowers. I have the two regular blue flowers, but I don't have the other ones. And I think what I'm gonna do instead is actually just make myself um, like the mana generation, the end of flames and stuff like that, and then we'll complete the quest. Because once we have mana, we can get the tier 2 seeds from the mystical agriculture, and with the tier 2 seeds we can actually make these mystical flower seeds. And with these guys, it just requires four of any flower to make the cluster. We need four of those. I should have four of the other type of flowers in here. Like we have a bunch of the pink ones, a bunch of the cyan ones, so we can use those instead. And then from there, the seeds here, it pretty much allows you to make any of the flower types with just the essence. So yeah, I think that's probably the play for us to go right now. um, that way we make ourselves, we don't have to go exploring and finding the flowers, because sometimes they're a bit difficult. But it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, so let's continue here with the quest. Now I did set up this crafting over here to get the pedo apothecary. So that is pretty easy. Just stone, block of iron, silicone plate, and some copper plates. If you're not sure how to get the block of iron, pretty much the easiest way to do it, at least, is through the smeltery. You just pretty much put it in here. Actually, do I have anything in here? I have some nickel. Okay. But yeah, once you have 9, you can just pour it into the casting basin, and that will make a block for you. If you don't have the smeltery, I think the only other way to make it is with the compacting or compactor or something like that. But yeah, the smelter is probably the way to go, anyways, because you get double the ores. But yeah, so I want to set up our Botania area maybe on this side or somewhere. Honestly, it might change because I think what I'm going to do as well is similar to what I did last time, where I made the astral sorcery stuff above the Botania. So I think I want to find a spot where there's a lot of the astral sorcery power thing. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, I think for now we'll just set it up over there, and then we'll move it if we need to. I am coming down here because I need water, but I forgot the bucket, so let me go get that. All right. Okay, so I got the water that I needed, and I think I might just set up the Botania stuff right behind here, behind the main building. Just for now, like I said, I will probably move it again. Um, Once we have a better setup, or like once we have like extra sorcery, I kind of want to do it kind of together with that. But for now, let's do this, and we can put this guy. Actually, you know what? This was a bad placement there. Because we want to grab the water from the middle, or you know what I could do? Make it like that. That way I can grab the water from either side. Um, Yeah, there you go. I think that's better. That way I can grab the water from either side. Just a 2x2. It is nighttime. I do want to sleep. I don't want to get snuck up on by some creepers or anything. So let's do that. Since we're going off the books, we just got to make all the basic stuff for Botania. Pretty much starting off with the pure daisy. So we do have, like I mentioned, we do have some white flowers here. Actually, I am gonna take this and grow a little bit more white. That way we have some more. I think I'm gonna make like 2 or 3 pure daisies. It just helps speed up the process of getting the wood and the stone, the living rock and living wood. Is that what it's called? I think. Um, but yeah, I need bone meal. That's what I'm looking for here. Bone meal. There we go. And I forgot my shears. Yeah, I need the shears. Dang. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I have my shears this time. Let's do that. And yes, these are tall flowers, so they don't count as the regular ones. But they are better than the regular ones. So that's interesting. All right. And that should be a good start for us. Let's go ahead and you know what I forgot? I forgot seeds as well. But that is not a problem. Let me just put some stuff away here for now. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. I kind of just pulled whatever I had that was Botania related in our inventory. But yeah. Okay, so what you want to do here is just throw in the um, petals that you need. See, for example, 4 white petals make the pure daisy. If you're not sure how to make it, if you look at the book, it'll tell you all the different recipes once you get to. Here you go. Yeah, it'll tell you all the different stuff that you can make here, all the different flowers and all that. What we're doing right now is no, not generating flora. I think it's just functional flora. And the first one we're doing is oh no, it's not here. Where is the pure daisy under? Oh, I guess it's under basic. Yeah, so pure daisy because it turns the wood and stone into living wood and living rock. You need these stuff to make all the other basic stuff, and then from there, what we're gonna make is the generating flora. We're gonna go with the endo flames. They are, in my opinion, the easiest to set up and automate. Now, I'm not sure if I'll automate it in this episode. Actually, maybe I can. I'm not sure if I have all the stuff for it, to be honest, but we'll see. Um, yeah, we do need some seeds. Let's grab some of these. And let's just throw this in there. And just like that, we have a pure daisy. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more for now. Oh, I did too much. You can shift right click if you put something you don't want. It'll take out the last thing you put in. And then we want to do that. And there you go. We got two pure daisies. I'm just going to plop them over here for now. Now, the way this guy works is if we have stone and wood here, you just put it around the daisy, like directly around it, and it will start to convert it into the living variant. You can see the little particles here, and after, I don't know, like maybe 10-15 seconds, it should turn. Okay, so it looks like it's about after 30 seconds or so, it'll start to turn. You can see it turning right now. And just like that, we now have our first living rock and living wood. Now, I do want to make a little bit more. We will want to make the mana pool and then the wand and the mana spreaders as well. So yeah, I definitely need a bit more of this guy, of both of them actually. So I'm gonna turn just the wood first, and then I will use the stone later. But yeah, let's check out the mana pool. See exactly how much we need and what we need for that. I'm not sure if it what else has changed. Okay, so we only need 9 living rock, and we need some infused silicone and bricks. Okay, so we should have the bricks. The infused silicone, I feel like we might have, maybe not enough. We can make some though. Yeah, we only have one. So silicone, I believe it's just a silicone. Or infused silicone is silicone um with the redstone, right? Yeah. Or you can make this guy with that guy. Yeah, no, that's not worth it. All right, so redstone. Let's make some of this. And now the spreader. Let me just check out the spreader, see what I need for that mana spreader. Okay, so this guy, ooh, we need a lime laser. We might need to go get some lime pigment, although I think we can do that. Some more bricks, more living wood. Okay, that should be doable. Let's put this guy in here. All right, so I think I have everything for the mana pool and the mana spreader. So let's go ahead and see if we can do this here. If I use this guy, here we go. So this is our first mana pool. And then for the mana spreader, I believe it was, oh, I need the, whoops, I forgot the lime stained glass. So let's do that quickly. We should have, yeah, we have lime. Do that, and then we can crush that into the powder with the mortar if I find it. Here we go. And now I should be able to get some glass panes. Can I turn it into lime here like this? Oh, a hamster ball. Nope, that's not what I want. Maybe, nope. So let me see what the easiest way to turn this into the glass pane is. Oh, it has to be the actual that. Okay, so it looks like it has to be the actual glass. So I guess let's just grab some glass. Have a decent amount of it. There we go. And then we can turn it into panes like this. And then we need 4 iron for the lens. And there we go. We have the laser lens. Now we should be able to make the mana spreader. And there we go. We have the mana spreader. We have the mana pool. So now pretty much, oh, you know what? I guess we do need to make the wand. I think it's 3 of these. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 sticks like that, and then We need 2 flowers or 2 petals. I'm gonna go with green and white just because I have them here. And there we go. We have the wand of the forest. Now, the last thing we gotta do is actually make the end of flames. So let's go ahead and do that. I think it required some mystical stuff here. I think the coal and a block of essence, maybe. I think it was. I put the coal inside, right? Actually, let me double check what it needs. Yeah, so it needs a block of essence and 1 coal, and then I also need a prosperity shard. Okay, well that should be easy. We have all that. Just gotta collect it. Can I make a block out of you like this? Can, okay. Wasn't sure. Put away some of this stuff here that we don't need. Make room. All right, guys. So I took some time to get the stuff that we need for the endo flames. So I'm actually gonna make 2 of them. So we have the brown, light gray, and red petals, along with some inferior coal, a block of essence, and the seeds. So yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's drop them in here. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. And oh, what am I missing? Hold up, what am I missing? Oh, right, the prosperity shard. I forgot. I did grab them. I just keep forgetting about it. And there we go. All right, and I think there's a way to like autofill previous craft. What did it say? Right click. I did not see what it said there, but oh yeah, just right click with any of the items. Okay, and then it autofills the previous craft. So there we go. So we have 2 endo flames. Let's just set these up here super quickly and start generating some mana. That way we can get ourselves the tier 2 seeds, and which should be pretty good to go there. So make sure I have everything that I need. So if you don't know, the endo flames, they pretty much use up or they eat up the coal or any fuel source, and they will start generating mana based off that. This guy here. Here we go. Make sure point it like that. You guys are pointing to that. All right. And now, if we drop any coal, any fuel source, even some mystical agriculture fuel source, I'm pretty sure it picks it up, right? See? Heat it up. There we go. So yeah, so that will start generating some mana, and now we got some. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of AFK here a little bit, see if I can get a decent amount of mana set up. I'm not sure exactly how much we need, but I'm hoping we can at least make ourselves one of the infusion crystals. So we just need enough to make 1 mana diamond. Let me go ahead, grab that diamond, and we'll be right back once that is ready. All right, guys. So I got myself the mana diamond. I thought I was recording, and I put it in here. Pretty much, we had enough mana for it. We actually might have enough mana for like the mana deal. Yeah, we have that. But yeah, we have enough mana. I set up this little dropper with some coal in here, but I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to. I think the way I did it last time is with the precision dropper. Um, so I think this guy right here, because you can actually change the redstone signal. Yeah. So I think this is what I used last time, which is actually not bad to make. Maybe I will look into making this guy, but essentially the goal here is with this pressure plate here, when there's nothing on it, it will pop out a piece of coal, and then once there's nothing on it again, it will pop out another one, and so on and so on, right? And as they come out, the flowers will eat them. The only issue with this is sometimes if like the mana pool is full, or there's just too much coal popping up for whatever reason, some of that coal will disappear if the flowers do not eat it fast enough. But I think with just 2 flowers here, I'm pretty sure we should be okay. Let me see if I can tell how much mana we have. Yeah, we should definitely be okay. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that for now. I'll probably make the precision dropper in between episodes, and I will show you guys that later. But yeah, we have ourselves the mana diamond. So now we can go ahead and make the mana infusion crystal. Or I guess infusion crystal, not mana infusion crystal. So we do need a few things here for that. So we do need some of these guys and some of you as well. And we gotta make ourselves the base. Oops, the base. Oh, we have some base essence ingots. Okay, so we actually have some. So do I have everything? I gotta make 2 blocks like that. And now we should have everything for the mana infusion crystal. And there we go. Now this guy, there's 300 uses. There's an upgrade to it if you get the, well, I guess it would be the, yeah, so this guy, so there's an upgrade to this guy. It is the master infusion crystal, but that requires a bunch of other stuff. So for now we are stuck with using the regular infusion crystals. But with that said, now that we have the infusion crystal, we can go ahead and actually convert a bunch of this stuff into the second tier. Um, let's go ahead and do that. Let me do what we should be able to do all this. There we go. That is 4 stacks. So that should be 64 of the second tier. The Prudentium, I think it's called. I gotta put myself a crafting table in the other area, but for now, let's just go ahead and do this. I believe they have to go, yeah, like that. And there you go. We got 64 Prudentium, and I think that is part of the quest as well. Yep, there we go. We just needed 8. We get a few things here. Let's just claim that. I guess we can claim that as well. I haven't claimed this stuff here either, which I guess we can, but I kind of want to make the all the other seeds, but I was waiting for the Prudentium stuff because I want to focus on getting coal. Coal is going to be the big piece right now that we need. Let's go ahead and make the crafting seed. Oh, I guess it wants this solium dagger. Can I make this right now? Solium dust. Oh, you know what? I think we might have some solium still, right? Left over from last time. Do we have solium left over? We do. We have soul sand. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any solium left over from last time. So maybe I'll do a quick trip to the nether to get that, because I do want to make sure we get these quests done. Let's go ahead and grab that. We got some chlorine out of it, right? Not bad. Let's go ahead, sleep, and then we'll head over to the nether and find ourselves some more soul blocks or whatever it's called. The solium blocks. Solium stone, I think it is, right? Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, so I'm just grabbing some cobbled soulstone here. So we should have enough, but let's see if I can just finish up this whole vein. And then we'll go back home, cook it up, and start making the solium stuff. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A stack in a bit. Let's go home. Alright, so we're back home here. And yeah, we want to cook up this some of this soulstone. Let's do that. Cook some up in here as well. All right, so there we go. So that should be enough for that. So I guess while we wait for that to actually finish up, let's see if we can actually make ourselves anything else here to kind of progress. We could make the tier 2 seeds. Oh, right, there's 2 tier 2 seeds that we can make. We could upgrade some of these and they will give us more essence. These little things, but they do give me the slime, so that's nice. Okay, so we could upgrade the seeds here with the tier 2 versions. I should just make myself another crafting table over there. But for now, it wants us to at least make one. Here we go. Tier 2, we got that. Get some of you as well. I'm gonna put you in there. There we go. We have the tier 2 seeds. We get a bit more essence, another seed. That is nice. Now tier 3, I don't think we have enough to get to tier 3. I guess maybe we might have enough to get to tier 3, but we won't have enough to do anything with it. So yeah, I'm just going to put that in there. I will upgrade these in between episodes as well. Pretty much the tier 2s or the higher tiers will grow faster and I think give more essence. Like right now you only get 1 per flower. I think you get 2 and 3 and so on with the upgraded tiers. But yeah, let's see how we're doing with the soul stone. All right, so we have the soul dust here, and to make the actual solium, where is, here we go. So the daggers is what it's looking for, right? We just have to cook this up one more time, and then we have the dagger. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry. I misread this. So it's not the soul dust that we have to cook up. It is solium that we have to cook up. So solium you have to make with the Prudentium essence. So we had to get that tier 2 essence anyways. And then 5 soul dust. So yeah, we do need to get some of this. That. And I think we have enough to make the two that we need. Yeah, there we go. And let's grab piece of charcoal, cook this up, and that should be the 2 solium ingots that we need. Now, is there an easier way to make solium? I don't think there is, right? No, it does not look like it. Okay, there we go. We got the solium ingots, and now we can make the dagger. Now, for the dagger, I believe you need a piece of stick. And do this. There we go. What happened to my solium? Did I not grab it? I didn't grab it. And here we go. We have the solium dagger. Cool. So the solium dagger is pretty much used to get mob chunks. Now, honestly, the dagger is not as good as making actual a tinker sword out of the solium. Because the tinker sword, at least you can upgrade it, make it stronger and stuff like that. But this guy, it's just, well, it's not as strong. It has 7 attack, which is actually not bad, but yeah, you can definitely make it stronger with tinkers. Let's go ahead and sleep here, and then I think we could make ourselves a tier 2 seeds now. Let's check out the quest book. Yeah, this guy done. Yeah, there we go. We get a block of essence, a block of gold, and now we can go ahead and make the tier 2 crafting seeds. So we need a tier 1 crafting seeds. I think I had some. Yeah, let me just put some things away. I think I had 1 or 2 left, right? For the crafting seeds. If not, we'll make more. That's a regular seed. Oh yeah, we have 4 base crafting seeds at least and 1 tier 1 crafting seed. Okay, so that is a good start. We definitely want to make the coal. I want to make a few coal essence essence seeds, I guess I should say. Let's go ahead and turn this guy into tier 2 just like that. And I guess I might have to turn you guys into tier 1s. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm gonna make 4 coal seeds of coal essence, I should say, for now. So let's turn you guys into crafting. Oh, you know, we're kind of running out. Let's do 2 for now. Once we have more, we'll make more. But now that we have that, we could get the coal. You know, we do need 1 more. Oh, do we get one from the quest? We do get one from the quest. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we got to make the coal for sure. And we want to make the mystical essence as well. So let's go ahead and make this guy. That. Here we go. We got 2 coal seeds. And then the final one, we want to make the flowers. So that is, again, from the flower pouch. Let's go ahead and grab the cyan and the pink. Turn these guys into the clusters like that. And now we have ourselves a mystical flower seed. Cool. All right. That is actually perfect. Oh, and also I think we get an extra one from the rewards, right? Oh, we don't. We don't. Okay, I thought you did. That's fine. This is good enough for us. Honestly, the coal seed is the big thing that I wanted. Let's go ahead and plant these guys here. And over time, we will get ourselves some more essence. Um, let's go ahead. Another thing I want to do before I forget, let's grab the wood and stone essence and actually craft ourselves some wood. That is one of the quests. If you look at the quest book down here, it just wants a stack of oak and a stack of regular stone. So we can do that as well. Finish that off. And I think that might be it for today. Let me just see if I don't have any more stone in here. I used it all up. We have the stack of oak. So we can do that. That way we don't have to waste the essence right now. But the stone, we do have to do it. So for the stone essence, you could do, well, I don't have enough anyways. But you can do regular stone with doing 3x3 full. But if you take out the middle one, I think you can do cobblestone. Oops. Yeah, cobblestone like that. But yeah, I don't even have enough stone for this, but we'll go ahead and start grabbing some. With time, we will have more eventually. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We did our Botania setup here. Unfortunately, we cannot automate it just yet, but like I said, I know how to do it. Once I get that set up, I will show you guys next time. Another thing I'm gonna do in between episodes is work on some machinery, specifically the compactor. So I did mention this earlier. Again, I don't think there's anything here that we haven't done yet. So it should be pretty easy, straightforward. These guys are easy to do. Yeah. And then another thing I kind of want to do, I'm not sure if I'll do it, is start making harvesters from the cyclic. Yes, this requires, actually, this is probably doable now. It requires a bunch of bronze. On liquid crystalline. Okay, so we haven't done the liquid crystalline yet. Uh, so maybe might have to hold off on this. We gotta make the magma crucible first and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we gotta do. I also kind of want to build a building for our smeltery and our the blast furnace and stuff like that as well. Actually, speaking of these guys, they have been on pause because I am full on creosote, so I gotta make myself a tank for that. And this guy, I already have 2 blocks of steel, but yeah, they're kind of on pause right now. Um, so I do want to set that building up that way I can automate it better. And I also want to set up a building for the Botania stuff again with the Astral Sorcery. Now I think Astral Sorcery gets unlocked very soon as well. Is it under White Magic? Oh, you know what? I need these guys, right? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and unlock that. But once we have Astral Sorcery unlocked, I can figure out where I want to place it. But for now, I think we are in a good spot. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment, a like of any suggestions or any recommendations, anything you want. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.